Big Ten country. We've got number 24, Iowa, number 7, Penn State. The Nittany Lions are 14.5-point favorites. This is a 6:30 game on CBS. Guys, you are both on Iowa plus the number. I'm the lone wolf riding here with Penn State, and I'll tell you why. Iowa's missing their 2 starting running backs. They're missing their starting tight end in Luke Lakey. Their defense, of course, is as good as ever. They do a great job playing defense, but I don't know how they move the football in this game. It's the whiteout game for Penn State. The place is going to be rocking. Penn State did not necessarily look super impressive last week on offense, but their defense did pick off Luke Altmaier 4 times. The run defense was certainly much improved from what we have seen. If you are going to exploit this Penn State defense, it is up the middle running the football. I just don't know who Iowa is going to turn to in the running game that will be able to make the difference. I think this is like a 20-3 kind of boring Big Ten defensive slugfest, but that's all I need to get my cover. So I'll take Penn State at home minus the number.
Yeah, I'm concerned about Drew Aller after what we saw last week against the Iowa defense, and I think that's why I'm taking Iowa to keep it close. He didn't turn the ball over, but he wasn't efficient throwing the ball, didn't throw a touchdown, only completed 48.5% of his passes. And, the offense really struggled. They were still able to run the ball relatively well. They put up, I think, what did they end up with? Like 30 points last week. So it's not the worst offensive output in the world. But I'm concerned about Drew Aller against this Iowa defense. It's definitely going to be the best defense he's ever faced in his young career. And I think that does enough to keep it close. So I'm taking the Hawkeyes plus 14 and a hook.
Yeah, I'm taking them as well. Look, this is a revamped, rejuvenated, lively Iowa offense after that 41-point explosion last week. I mean, come on, that's something to be excited about. We're on pace now. They're averaging 28.3 points per game. That's on pace. Well, I'll take it at this point. And also the other big number, he's going to keep his job now. If he might mess around and keep his job on accident. But look, at the end of the day, they're giving up 12.3 per game. I don't think Penn State's a good enough offense to take advantage of that and to really push that number up too much. I could see them scoring maybe 16, 17 points in this one. But I think Iowa's going to do some stupid stuff and just score a few more points to cover this one. I do think Penn State wins. But I think this is one of those really, really dumb games where it's like a 16-9, and somehow it was like a touchdown and a safety or something like that. Not even a field goal, or just a really weird game. And this game, little programming note, will be happening to the best person possible. I'm going to pull this up from Twitter real quick. Gary Danielson will not be calling the Alabama Ole Miss game on CBS. He's being sent to call the Iowa Penn State game, which I think is one of the funniest things that I've read in a while. And it couldn't be happening to a better guy to just have to sit there and watch punt after field goal after position after, turnover on downs and stuff like that.
That is a piece of news that I think Big Ten fans are now mourning.
Gary's going to love that. What are you talking about? That is his brand of football. He can't stand these up-tempo, uppity offenses. He always has to remind you that the defense gets to sub when the offense subs every week, every time.
It's true. He does.
Well, he's not going to be doing it for Alabama. He won't be carrying Nick Saban's water or handbag or whatever he asked him to.
That he will be sad about. Definitely be sad about.
Fun note, Penn State, Rutgers, the only 2 teams in the Big Ten to be 3-0 against the spread. Just saying, we could break a streak. We could make it 4-0. I like the chances to make it 4-0.
Gracious, how about that?